talk to you about something. This is really weird because I know this ain't no open mic, but let's just get this out here right away. I haven't talked to anybody about this. This is freestyle, and I'm just going to let you know. Be warned. I was watching Dr. Oz this week. Okay. I'm saying that out loud. I'm admitting that. Okay. I have some free time on my hands right now. While I was watching Dr. Oz, he did a show on Pica disease. Does anybody know what this is? Oh, yes. You're like crazy. Totally nuts. Pica disease is some kind of like mineral deficiency. I wasn't really paying attention to all the details because the crazy shit that's about to come out of my mouth. It's like where you have a mineral deficiency and you need to eat shit that is not food. And it's not food. It's like not food. Okay? So I'm watching this and they're like, you know, I'm just having this moment where I'm not even sure why I'm watching Dr. Oz and I'm staring at the TV like this. And all of a sudden the first girl they go to, you know, they like interview her in her home and it turns into like, it's in black and white and we're doing like this dramatic thing over here. And she's like, yeah, I really like chalk. And she pulls out of her purse like a packet of chalk, like it's cigarettes, like taps it and like starts crunching on this shit, right? You're like, oh my god, dude, that's crazy. And she starts going nuts on this and she's like, well, I really first realized I was different when I knew that I like to eat drywall. Yeah. How does that happen? You're like a sad 13-year-old at home having your like little 13-year-old moment. You're like, my life sucks. Is that apple pie? It's not cake! It's not cake! That's drywall. How do you... Our parents, like... There's so many things, like, that one will lead us out of house and home. Can't wait for 18. I mean, and she keeps going. Like, it didn't stop. I was like, oh my god, this is terrible. And she's like, but I really like, I can't even say this. I haven't told you. I haven't talked about this anyways. You're my first. I really like rocks. So we're picking up like a fucking rock. She's like, she's trying to tell me she's liking rocks, and she's like, and I go up the coast to this other place where because they have chewy rocks, and I'm like, rocks aren't chewy. Laffy Taffy's chewy. Like, and she's like, crunching on a boulder, and then they show her walking down like the city sidewalk where there's like trees implanted in the little rock gardens, like, and she starts walking by like it's a bowl of M&M's. She's like, oh, look at that shit, you know? And I'm just like, what the fuck? This is so nuts. And then they go to another girl, which was not as interesting, so they had her as a little side note. But she likes to chug baby powder. I said chug baby powder, right? And she's like going nuts at it, and she's like, and nobody knows about it. I'm like, you know you're on TV, right? Okay, nobody knows about it. And she's like, well, finally, my boyfriend found out, because I came out of the bathroom one day chewing. I can't even say this straight. This is terrible. This is terrible. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get Pica for making fun of this. Pica in hell. All right, great. So she's chewing, her boyfriend chewing. And the best part is, like, she's this, like, cute black girl, so she's probably just got some, like, oh, you know, and then he's probably, like, thinking my girlfriend has a cocaine or eating problem or something. And now he's probably wishing his girlfriend had some cocaine, heroin eating problem or something. And she's like, but he's okay with it. I'm like, he's not okay with it. What you say. So they go back to Dr. Oz, and he's got the two of them now in the studio, and he's, like, talking to them, and he goes, what do you think your health benefits are? And he just goes to one of them, and he goes to Rock Chewer. What do you think, like, you know, what's going on with you? Like, have you had any problems since you started this? And she's like, well, I have had, and all of a sudden, you can just hear the audience, like, going, say it, fucking say it, Rock Chewer, say it! And she's like, I feel a little sluggish, and, I don't know, like, maybe my hair's not growing in the same, and everybody's like, say it, fucking say it! And she keeps listing things off, and she goes, and I chipped a tooth. So stupid, dude. yes! Somebody's like, yes! So that is an analogy to say, like, well, we actually got the test results back. And this is actually what it is doing to your body. And this is no joke, man. Please look this up online. He pulls out a fucking massive piece of sidewalk chalk as an analogy for what their bones are like. And he's like, this is actually what your bones are turning into. And he snaps it. And he goes, and so we'd like to offer you help. And he looks at the cute black girl like, would you like help if we offered you? And she's like, yes. And takes it all seriously. And then he looks at Rock and he's like, we could use help. Would you take it? She's like, yeah, but did you get that? Did you happen to purchase that from somewhere close to the studio? I mean, she was like salivating while she's looking at the chocolate. This is what your bone looks like. This turkey leg to you. This big piece of turkey leg that you want to eat. I don't know, I guess. See, this is why you don't try this ending out. Try it out on your dog at home. But I do have to say, I thought to myself after I was done, I was like, thanks for the laugh, Dr. Oz. Because if this was Oprah, I'd be crying right now. Thanks, you guys. I'm Jen Howard.